as a package, I thought we were as good as anybody in the league.
When people think about my dad, they usually think about the boys.
You're only as good as those you surround yourself with.
My dad had zero ego.
It was the community, the love of Saskatchewan that kept me here.
The farmer will tell you to your face what's going on.
Well, I either thank God or blame God, because I don't ever remember not wanting to be a broadcaster.
I knew what I wanted to do for a living when I was in the 5th grade.
On air to me was home.
Welcome to 100 Years in One Night, a celebration of the people that helped build 620 CKRM. Please welcome your hosts for the evening from Good Morning Saskatchewan, Gloria Evans and Cody Glyden.
Well, hello, and welcome to the Connexus Arts Center.
Tonight we'll be honoring 9 icons from CKRM's past, all who will be joined by one of our current CKRM team members. We will also hear special messages from dignitaries and partners.
To introduce our first icon, please welcome the host of the Sports Cage, Barney Shinkaruk.
From 1986 to 1997, he was the voice of the Saskatchewan Roughriders and also the head of the sports department at CKRM. I've never met the man, Jeff Currier, but I remember vividly listening to Roughrider games, and my friends and I would imitate, and it sounded like this. Let's go down to the sidelines, and Willie Cole, Willie, what do you got for us? And we still talk about it to this day. Jeff wasn't able to be here today, but he did send a video.
I thought this would be an appropriate piece of attire for such an august occasion. My heartfelt gratitude to everybody who I had a chance to work with and be associated with for all those years.
Please welcome our CKRM Program Director, Brad Bazin.
I'm very honored to introduce Bobby Allen, who is the daughter of our next icon, James Allen.
My father loved the media. He loved news. He loved to chase a story. He had integrity. You know, my father got up at 3:30 in the morning and was at CKRM for 5 a.m., came home and had a nap, and then off to TV for the 6 p.m. news. What a wonderful celebration this is, and he would be really grateful. Thank you.
James Allen.
To introduce our next icon, please welcome Gloria Evans.
All right, thanks, Cody. They call George Jones a living legend. So, Colin, I'm passing the torch on to you.
Thank you.
You're our new living legend.
First of all, I really appreciate the honor of being here, and very humbled and just appreciative of everything. And just thank you to the organizing committee that has gone out of their way to put on a fabulous event. Wait a minute, this isn't the Amish Strippers Convention. What am I doing? There you go, Landon. That's for you, buddy. I got you. I was just a small-town southern Saskatchewan boy that got the master key that opened a lot of doors. I've had a lot of people approach me tonight saying thank you so much for taking us along for the ride and the memories, and that's my biggest reward.
Ladies and gentlemen, an icon, and he's still in the making, Mr. Colin Lovequist.
Please welcome our weekend host, the master of the All Request and Dedication show, Ray Allen.
I had a chance to work with your dad for over 4 years.
Yep.
The nicest person I ever met in my life. Fred and Willie on the flea market, they sang to all the listeners who had birthdays, anniversaries,
Divorces.
It didn't matter what it was, you know.
They sang it all, and it was just part of that charm of that show.
You know, when I look at you, I see your dad. I totally do.
I want to get one more word in, and that's to my two great friends, Colin Lovequist and Perry Nyhus. Those boys have kept in touch, have kept me feeling part of what's going on. So love you guys. Thank you so much for always thinking about the King family.
In honor of your late dad, Fred King, it is so nice to see you again. Thank you so much.
Great seeing all you folks. Honestly, it is.
Honoring 620 CKRM builders. George Gallagher, owner 1970 to 1981. John Hushy, General Manager 1970 to 2002.
On behalf of the Saskatchewan Roughriders, congratulations to everyone at 620 Ckrm on 100 incredible years. I'd like to congratulate and thank Paul and the entire Hill family and everyone at Harvard Media for your commitment to preserving legacy while continuing to innovate for the future.
With Perry Nyhus now, the legendary Perry Nyhus of the Nyhus Country Drive, the Homeward Hustle. Have a nice day.
What a night tonight, just to see these wonderful, wonderful people. This is my favorite story of all time. So I'd finished up my show one day, and there was a card at the station. This lady started the card, something like this: Dear Perry, on the worst day of my life, you made me smile and laugh. And she said, Perry, I was in the cancer clinic, and I just had been diagnosed with terminal cancer. She said, for whatever reason, they had the radio on, and you happened to be on the radio. And in the note, she says, you and another goofball made me snicker and laugh. And I thought, on the worst day of my life, if I could still smile, I could go on and try. So the story doesn't end there. About a year went by. I'm on location on Albert Street, and through the door comes this couple, and she comes right towards me, and she says, Perry, I always wanted to meet you. And I knew right away who it was. And then we laughed a little bit, cried a lot, told a few jokes, and I never saw her again. And I still have that card on my desk today.
Please, big round of applause for Mr. Perry Nyhus.
Honoring 620 CKRM builders. Les Schuster, General Manager, 1980 to 2010. Tom Stasison, Director of Marketing and Promotions, 1980 to 2020.
Please welcome CKRM's Ag News Director, Ryan Young.
Thank you very much, Gloria. This man is synonymous with agricultural journalism, not only in Saskatchewan, but also across Canada as well. He's been with CKRM from 1982 to 2023. Ladies and gentlemen, none other than Jim Smalley.
Thank you. Radio is fun. You can have fun with it. That's what I tell every newbie that starts. Now, I have 1,001 stories, so I'll try to keep this brief. Second person I want to thank is my wife, my beautiful wife. Here she is recording you guys at my request with my camcorder.
I'm curious to know, what was your favorite part of your broadcasting career?
Well, I covered my first murder trial at 21, the Sidley Church Supper murder trial. I had coffee with Colin and Joanne Thatcher years before the murder. And
Jim, it's a lighthearted question, not a serious one.
Just following my notes here, I loved radio, I loved Saskatchewan, and I want my legacy to be that I was honest and fair. I tried to tell both sides of the story. There's always two sides to every story.
Ladies and gentlemen, our 620 CKRM icon, Jim Smalley.
Honoring 620 CKRM builders. Ron Ulmer, Retail Sales Manager, 1984 to 2013. Bob Polowitz, Retail Sales Manager, 1986 to 2010.
Please welcome the Sports Director of CKRM and the voice of your Saskatchewan Roughriders, Dave Thomas.
My honor now to recognize the icon, a gentleman that I looked up to for a number of years, the pride of Milestone, Saskatchewan, No, we're not Yellowgrass, Mr. Rod Peterson.
Thank you. Thank you, David.
I remember seeing Rod Peterson walk in to a place in Saskatoon during Rough Rider training camp, and it was, there's Rod Peterson. Instantaneous silence as everyone just kind of gravitated towards you. Did you feel that at all?
Not at all. Where was that?
In all honesty, you are one of the people that's associated with the team all the time. Did you feel that? Because that can have a pressure, right? If
it's a lot of pressure. You said you were going to ask me what's it like to be voice of the Riders. I'm from here. I knew it every single day how big a deal it is to call these games and for the Riders and the Pats and the Rams and do the sports. Like I appreciated it every single day. I'm that guy. Like I knew how big a deal it was. It was a big a deal for me. And I just felt like it was a service to people calling these games was more for them than us, you know what I mean? We're just, you know what it's like. You probably feel the exact same way.
Yes, you're nuts. I wasn't told there was any questions here.
Yeah.
Takes a lot of people. It takes an army to allow us to do what we do. And again, there's so many of our great teammates that have put on this night tonight. I know you have a number that you wanted to thank.
Well, I hadn't really thought about it until this week. I was on the radio in Amarillo, Texas this week, 806 Sports Radio. They knew about this thing there. And he said, do you remember your first producer? Because he said, congrats on this Hall of Fame. It's a big deal, the icon. I said, I do. His name's Mike Larson. In a million years, I didn't think Mike Larson would be here tonight, but he is. Mike, would you stand up for a second? Give us a wave. Mike Larson. Woo! We were such a team, and I assume they still are. All these sales guys that we made rich. It was such a huge family, so coming to work every day was so much fun. So I just want to say thanks to all those people that put us on the air, because it feels like they should all be up here too, you know?
Ladies and gentlemen, CKRM icon, Mr. Rod Peterson.
Thank you. Thank you.
Honoring 620 CKRM builders. Jason Hushy, General Manager 1985 to 2025. Karen Broderick, Senior Vice President of Operations 1986 to 2025.
We're rolling right along. And to introduce our next CKRM icon, please welcome the head of news with Harvard Media, Kristen Wood.
It is my absolute pleasure to sit next to this icon, the incomparable Lorne Harasen. He's touched so many things, from Riders broadcast to the Harasen line, news, just immeasurable contribution. He's our most seasoned icon of the night, too. Remember, you did want me to say that.
Yes. I am 88 years old. I'm 88 years old and I still have it.
Yes, yes.
The only problem is I can't remember where I put it.
Well, you logged almost 60 years on our airwaves in the hearts and homes of people across Saskatchewan. When you look back and you see this crowd, what does this evening evoke in you?
I want to thank the people responsible for naming me to this august body. I thought they'd probably forget me because I left the station over 25 years ago. My dear wife, Velma, last month we celebrated our 67th anniversary. I want to thank our children. They're not children. They're all here. Greg, who's 66. Laurie, who lives in Alberta but is here. She's 65. And the baby in our family, Paul, who is 58. I'm grateful to the good Lord that I've lived long enough to see and love my 3 little great-granddaughters, ages 3, 4, and 5. And finally, I'm going to wind up by stealing some words from the mortally ill Lou Gehrig. I am the luckiest man on the face of the earth.
Well, I'm not going to let you go that quickly. Clearly, along with interviewing countless celebrities, dignitaries, neighbors, friends, family means a lot to you. There is a plethora of audio clips that we could choose, but there's one that stood out to me, and I would like us to take a listen to that right now.
What is your name, young man?
Greg.
Greg what?
Harasen.
This is October the 30th, 1966, the day before what day?
Halloween.
And what is this little Mrs. name here?
Lorne.
Lori what?
Harasen.
And what are those things all over your face?
Chicken pox.
Ladies and gentlemen, Lorne Harasen.
Thank you.
Honoring 620 CKRM builders. Bruce Cowie, Vice President of Harvard Broadcasting, 2005 to 2021. Paul Hill, president of the Hill Group of Companies, 1981 to today.
Well, this is an exciting day. I can't believe that it's 100 years since Ckrm went on the air. Great personalities, Willie Cole, Fred King, country music, all the things that Ckrm delivers better than anybody else. Becoming the radio of the riders in the 80s put the radio station at the center of sports for the province. 620 on the Isle, of course, was a big move also, and I remember it was costly when I did it, and it definitely gave us the reach of the whole province, really.
One of my earliest retrievable memories is walking into my parents' farm kitchen, and CKRM was on the radio. Now here we are. We've lived all these many years. And so CKRM is woven into the fabric of our hearts and our families, and they are family.
The legacy with our family in the province going back to 1903 is continued with Roseanne and Matthew. And Matthew, particularly in the case of the broadcast industry, is our successor in the family. We know that Matthew is committed, loyal, loves Ckrm, loves the voice of the riders, and we look forward to that continuing for another generation. We are with you in spirit.
Party on.
Thank you so much, Paul Hill. I do want to make mention there is one other broadcaster here tonight, and it's so nice to have him. He's still broadcasting to this day. He was with 620 CKRM from 1972 to 1974. Please give a big round of applause for Wayne Mantika. Wayne Mantika is out here tonight.
And to introduce our final icon, please welcome back Brad Basin.
Thank you very much, Cody and Gloria. I am with the truly iconic Willie Cole. First, Willie, I want to thank you for hiring me in 1990. I know a lot of people have said thank you, but thanks for doing that.
My pleasure.
You took a risk. Thanks a lot. I had the honor of interviewing everyone that's taken the stage here tonight.
You did a great job.
Well, it was an honor. So I've asked my questions. Willie, tell us a story.
Well, first of all, it's sure nice to be here before a captured audience. Everybody paid to be here. That's wonderful. I had the opportunity to wrestle an 800-pound television bear at the Canada Centre. I've got pictures of that. 800 pounds. All I had to do was push the bear off a stool. But he said, if the bear puts his paw on you and he gets you pinned to the ground, take these M&Ms and give them to him because he has no teeth and he loves M&Ms. Well, sure enough, I'm on the ground. He's pinned me. The air is going out of me. And I thought, I think I'm going to eat a few of these things here because I need some energy to get this guy off. What dumb jock would wrestle a bear? Me. Some of my best moments were being in Toronto to win the '89 Grey Cup. Lorne, Harasen, and I were in the hotel, and the guy who makes the hats that says Grey Cup champs, Lorne and I snuck in, so we got him, went onto the field. It was a hell of a game. Who remembers '89? That was just out of this world. The riders are winning. Lorne says, let's get them out. Oh, geez, the champion catches one in the end zone. Put him away. Robo comes up. Boom. Hats on. First Grey Cup champions. We were the guys right there, Lorne. We were there together. As I wrap it up about Fred King. People don't realize that Fred and I lived separate lives together. We did everything. We got together and we got this band thing going. Let me tell you, that was the greatest opportunity to take CKRM's name to the community and meet everybody. Thank you, Fred, wherever you are, buddy. And I want to thank the King family for letting me in, being a family. And last but not least, was in grade 10, was in biology, and I skinned a frog. And I took that frog and I saw this girl with a crooked smile. And I put the frog skin in her chem book. That's how I met my wife. We have just hit 56 years together. So I just want to highlight a couple of people, my son Scott and Sarah, my youngest daughter Melissa, and my eldest Shelley. I want to thank them for being with us through this entire quagmire that I've gone through. They've lived it all with me. To my wife Adeline, thank you for holding the roost together and keeping it going for my entire life. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you all so much for coming to this incomparable event. 100 years. I remember when I signed my contract in 1926.
Ladies and gentlemen, the architect of CKRM, Willie Cole. And we'd like to invite our icons to join us on the stage, our builders with us here tonight, and the current on-air staff of 620 CKRM. Once again, thanks to all of you for coming. Thanks to our friends at home. Good night, everyone. Thank you.